Hello there, chatters, and welcome back. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome back, Raptoria. Good to see everybody locked in and clocked in and ready to go for our first look at a game by the name of the Caribou Trail. The Caribou Trail came out a couple of days ago, and I thought we'd take our first look at this World War I, the Great War story game or something. I'm not exactly sure what to make of it, but I figured, let's go ahead and check it out because it seemed really cool. We recently played some World War I games on the channel, and this one I think is also taking place in, specifically, I think, Gallipoli. So, but anyway, I'll be playing with a mouse and keyboard, but I'm just going to unplug my controller now. And I don't know if we need an Xbox controller to play it, but I just had one plugged in because we were playing Forza, so that was cool. All right, space bar to accept. And let's play. Oh damn, I'm getting like the Long Dark vibes from this. All right, let's take our first look at the Caribou Trail. Compiling shaders. June 24th, 1916, Beaumont-Hamel, France. Support trenches.
Hey, old-timer. How come you never tell us ghost stories with us?
Enough ghosts in this war already.
You were at Gallipoli, weren't you? The arse went out of there, eh? The way no one wants to talk about it.
I heard you was a hero, though. Held off the Turks all by your lonesome.
That's one way to put it.
How are you newbies supposed to know what we're in for if you old-timers won't tell us nothing?
I suppose you deserve to know who we was then. What we left behind. But memory plays tricks.
Newfoundland. We got a newfie in here, bud.
Looking back, it's hard to tell what was real and what was just your own fear.
Nine months earlier. September 20th, 1915, Ottoman Turkey, Gallipoli Peninsula.
Planning to serenade the Turks when we land?
Sorry, I whistle when I'm nervous. Anyway, I guess this Johnny Turk already knows we're on our way.
Are you pleased, Lanny? Is this all the romance and adventure you'd hoped for?
I've been in a boat in the dark before.
And I didn't sign up for adventure. I signed up to do my bet.
You forget how to use an oar.
Sorry, sir. They never told us what Gallipoli looks like.
Rocky hills, rocky beaches, like home, but warmer, with less rain and more Turks. See them lights? That'd be the shore. Unless them's the jacky-lanterns.
Jacky-lanterns? Here?
Gordo.
Look at them, by. Tell me those ain't jacky-lanterns. See? The Mediterranean's some infested. Boats follows their lights, hits the rocks, and down they goes. Ever since Roman times.
What? No!
Gordo. Gordo's having a time with you.
Ain't my fault the buy so gullible.
I sees why they throwed you out of St. John's.
Throwed me nothing. I signed up right and proper, just like you guys.
They could be jacky-lanterns. How do we know they're not?
I mean, I have no idea.
You might have a point there, Vi. Sir, I think we might be overshooting. Should we maybe turn?
Do you think I can't read a compass? Just because I'm not a fisherman.
It's just... if we ignore the current, who knows where we end up?
You're right. Good man.
They've gone.
Good thing we didn't trust them jacky-lanterns, eh, Gordo? We'd be on the rocks right now.
Ordinary idiots can put lanterns in the wrong place. Idiots with brass bars on their shoulders. Don't look starboard.
My sister's a nurse on one of them hospital boats nearby. I wonder if she's had to go ashore, too. Hey, maybe we'll see her.
I'm not too anxious to run into no nurses. Him as I'd have to have a couple of holes in me.
It looks as Troy must have looked to the Greeks. And a black ship sailed across the Aegean to bring back the fair Helen.
You figure Helen was still fair enough to launch 1,000 ships after 10 years of war? Or was she down to 10, 20 boats maybe?
I see why you do so well with the ladies, O'Leary. Your flattery.
No, sir. 'Tis me air of mystery and danger.
Who's Helen?
When we hit the beach, I want sound discipline, lads. No yelling. Abdul has got the beach zeroed. If he knows we're there, we'll get a bouquet of shrapnel.
How long are we on that beach, sir?
Till we know where we're supposed to go.
You mean, sir, we don't already know where we're supposed to go?
I will be given a map.
Ah, thank you, sir. That's very reassuring, sir. Sounds very well planned, sir.
The many-voiced sea. E Polyphony Palasa.
You suppose he went to university?
It was educated men started this whole dust-up.
Oh, damn, our Navy's shooting. Oh, wow. Yep, destroyers. Oh, wow.
Home before the leaves fall, they said. In August of last year.
Crazy. It was like quite the mess. The whole hills were on fire. Good intro, yeah. We're gonna hit the beach now.
You coming? Grab your backpack and let's go.
All set.
Okay, it's not a beach holiday. Let's move. Of course, we're the ones he picked to do the heavy lifting.
You're the one he picked, Gordo. We're just along for the ride.
We got our Lee Enfield Mark III, trenching tool, binoculars, mess tin, and our journal. All right, let's get off the beach.
You're joking, right? Agden's map is from a tourist brochure.
That explains why we're waiting on a beach that Johnny Turk can drop shells on at will.
University boy. I thinks this might be the first time he's sat in the land without his mother.
Should someone give him a poke in that?
Sir. Let me just double check.
Make it quick, Private.
Okay, let's see if there's anything on the beach.
We disembarked half an hour ago. What are we waiting for?
You brought your instruments.
We wasn't about to leave them in Scotland. How are we to play without our instruments?
We'll be serenading you boys and the Turks all down the rocky road to Constantinople.
I hopes the Turks likes to have a jig.
Get that off! You'll get us all killed!
Sorry. I guess we're good to go.
Sir. All ready.
Men, line up behind me and stand at the ready.
Oh boy, we doing an infantry charge already?
I never been this far from St. John's.
I never dreamed I'd go this far from St. John's.
Although, when I look at the bay, with the ships and all, it almost kind of reminds me of St. John's in a way.
Yes, except instead of fish boats, it's destroyers and transport ships. Otherwise, it's just like home.
That's funny. I was listening to the waves and I could almost imagine being on the wharf back up.
That one was close.
Jesus!
Oh no.
We'll come back when the shelling moves south. Leave the crates and follow me.
They got the beach zeroed.
South! Are the bombs migrating? This feller's gonna get us killed! Damn it!
This way!
We're down.
You think he's gonna be okay?
Fish has got a hard head, lad. Don't you worry.
He's been out for hours.
Stop worrying. You're like an old woman. Let him sleep. Probably the best night's sleep he's had since the boat.
What happened?
Legware the ship first to ship out. They wear these like the... Oh, it's actual lore. Oh, well, now it's morning.
Wow.
Fish, you're awake.
That's a matter of opinion, bye.
You were out for hours. I was getting worried.
Hours? Did I miss anything important?
Yeah, we set you up in a tent with us. We got lucky. 'Twas the only standing one left. Anyways, we should get you to the medic, just to make sure.
Corporal Byrne. Where's he to?
We can ask Ogden. He's over by the kitchen. I made you a little map of the camp. It's easy to get lost around here.
Thanks, bro. Report to Ogden. Okay, this must be the campfire. He's west, okay. Yeah, we're looking for the closest Applebee's.
What are you at, boys?
This is it. Fish, you survived.
Still waiting on that serenade. Why aren't your instruments unpacked already?
The Turks bombed them. I'd have understood if it was bagpipes, maybe. But fiddles. No appreciation for music, them Turks.
I'd have loved to hear some songs from home.
Can you play the ugly stick? All he needs a couple of broomsticks and loud things to strap to it.
My father used to play the ugly stick. He couldn't afford a fiddle with all us kids to feed.
Me father played the ugly stick too.
Oh, now you've done it. You gave him an idea.
Chin up. See you later. Chin up. See you later.
Why don't we have cables? When the next supply boat lands, send for me immediately.
Yes, sir.
Sir?
Yes?
Where's our medic to?
Corporal Byrne got hit by a shell when we landed.
Oh, wow.
So, no more medic for us?
I put in a request.
But I just thought someone should have a look at Fish now he's awake.
I can do that. Are you bleeding anywhere?
No.
Anything broken?
Well, my head hurts something fierce.
Congratulations, Hardy. You're good to go.
Thank you, sir.
World War I medical aid.
I guess that's all we get for now. Is it dinner time yet? I wouldn't mind getting back to our tent to get a fire going. But if you wants to explore a bit first, I'll tag along.
Okay. Big old boats down there.
A hospital boat. Maybe my sister's there. She won't say it, but I'm sure she's volunteered to keep an eye on me.
What's the name of that mountain there?
The lieutenant said it's called Tiki TP or something. He said it's strategic for the Turk.
Then we'll have to take it away from him, I suppose.
It's so steep.
Okay.
Found an Australian hat in a dugout.
Some mate must have left it behind when they went over the top. I heard the artillery stopped firing 5 minutes too soon.
Your lions led by donkeys, by.
Lions led by donkeys.
We should tell Ogden we're missing 10 posts.
Or we could rest here a bit, not inspire him to give us more work.
What are you at?
This is it. You holding up okay, fish?
Could always be worse, I suppose. Any mail for us?
We just got
Mail
here.
for Lonnie, yes. Ooh, it's from a lady.
She's not a lady. I mean, she's my sister, Mary Grace.
The one that's a nurse over in Ambrose.
My oldest sister. Yeah.
You sure nothing else came in?
Sorry, fish. Still don't have anything for you.
Wasn't expecting none.
Might be better to expect nothing from back home. A lad thinks he's got a love letter from a sweetheart, but instead, she's writing she loves some lazy Irish fellow who didn't volunteer.
You reading the letters you deliver?
Deliver? I got one.
A girl worth having would stay true.
Yeah, but I wish I had her all the same. Fish is smart. You don't expect nothing, you settle disappointed.
Are you settling in?
Well, things are a bit chaotic for now. When I told Ogden the telegraph at the front line were cut, he acted like I snipped him personally.
That's how officers deals with problems. By yelling at you. See ya, Charlie.
Take it easy, fish, but take it.
Storage is up here. Inventory list.
That looks
Military
like someone
supply.
slacked off in the middle of inventory.
I hope the Turks are as disorganized as we are.
These soldier manuals. Did you know we're supposed to keep our socks dry?
Did you see the chapter about keeping tidy? Sounds like me mother.
Do they think we're little children?
Although, me mother would have preferred I kept a bit further from no man's land.
Hardtack biscuits. For months.
I hopes we gets to eat something else now and again.
There's like a shovel up here.
Good to see you awake, Fish. What are you at, by?
Hey, Cliff. You seen Gordo around?
How can I not see him, by? Buddy's built like a 2-story brick shithouse, and he's been driving Lieutenant nuts since Cairo. You can't miss it, by. Actually, this reminds me of the time he and I went fishing with Eli Fizzard. You remember Eli, right? Scrawny fella from Fairyland. Set his shoulders on him like a brook trout on Lent, me son.
I'm not sure I know him.
Yes, by. The only thing shorter than Eli was his temper. And Lord Thunder and Jesus, Gordo made him absolutely lose it out there back. I tell you, Fizzard starts calling O'Leary every name in the book. Said he was going to start folding Gordo's clothes with Gordo still in them. I dies just thinking about it back. And Gordo, you know, he tells Fizzard he ain't going to fold squat if he can't even haul in a net of cod by himself, right? So Eli gets even angrier, starts reeling in every line we put out all by himself just to prove a point. By now he's doing the work of 3 boys all by his lonesome while Gordo and I are taking a smoke break, boys. Easiest fishing trip in me freaking life.
You two must have been some hard tickets back then. I take it Fizzard didn't take too kindly to that.
That's what he didn't. You see...
Did you forget I asked a question, by?
Oh, right. Last I checked, Gordo was at the business end of a shovel by a mountain of dirt. Right up there, see?
Great. See you later, bye.
Is he on grave digging duty or is he dead?
Murphy.
Cliff does that.
Well, if it isn't a lad who took a shell to the face.
Taking a break, are we?
You're one to talk. Waking up from a 5-hour nap. How's your head?
Did someone hit me on the back of the head with a shovel recently?
Ogden said he's fit as a fiddle.
I'm sure it's the very best diagnosis you can get from reading Roman love poems. Well, if you feel like exercising a bit, there's a shovel right there. Wouldn't mind a bit of help with the Lieutenant's latest project.
Sure, I have a concussion, but I'll go ahead and dig up whatever. How do I dig?
Bit of hard work will fix me right up.
Fish, are you sure you're feeling up for this?
Maybe you should take his place, Lon, by.
I suppose he looks well enough after all.
What exactly are we digging?
'Tis a hole we're all gonna do our part filling. A little after each meal.
Go on, by.
Oh.
Where's your sense of poetry? We're making the world safe for democracy, didn't you hear?
Building a latrine. Rape. Short while later.
Thanks, Fish. You put a proper dent in the Ottoman Empire there. Just think, the whole camp will appreciate you every time they poop in them holes you dug.
Put a sock in it, would ya?
Really digging this game.
Oh, don't strain yourself. You'll die before your time.
You have to pace yourself with these things.
Let's see. I went up to the area with the binoculars. I went to the mail room. I went to the... where we are now. I can go back to the campfire. What's up with the trees?
Prick myself again.
Oh, sewing kit.
Having trouble with sharp objects, are you?
Can I help? My sister Mary Grace taught me to sew.
Back home, me mother did the sewing. Serves me right for ripping me uniform, I guess.
Cyril, what are you at?
This is it. Hey, my ID disc fell off when I was moving crates. If I get killed now, they won't know it's my buddy. Me mother won't even know I'm dead.
They make a new one for you.
And tell Agden. I'd never hear the end of it. Have you found my ID disc? Please say you have.
Well, it doesn't list it as an objective, so maybe it's just a conversation thing.
You know, see you later.
I wonder if we can find his badge. Probably not, though.
You think all of these are water?
Sadly, only someone could turn them into rum.
That's blasphemy, fish.
It was Mother Superior's joke back at the orphanage.
I think I smell rum, though.
By the Lord Jesus, it's a miracle! Biscuits. And more biscuits.
Let's see if I can find that guy's badge, but if not, I'm gonna go back to the CO or whatever. He said he dropped his badge. It could be over here, but I don't know. Oh, the campfire for dinner.
You ready to cook, fish?
Never been ready.
All right, let's cook.
Well, it's like I guessed. The lieutenant is lovely on the parade ground, but get him where the enemy can shoot his boys, and he's completely lost.
I'll keep going off at him, and he'll have you digging latrines for the rest of the war. With your mitts.
What?
Water's ready.
So, what's in the pot for supper tonight, fish?
Just some hardtack, I'm afraid. I'm gonna soften them up. Make them, edible.
Mm-hmm. How long's that gonna take?
If you keep them moving, they'll soak up faster.
Bread soup.
Can't you hurry this along?
I could try mashing them. Sank to the bottom. Must be soaked through.
Make sure to turn it to mush, eh?
Yeah, I'd love to return home with all my teeth. We got anything to flavor this so-called bread?
It's
I
not
see
your mother's
salt.
kitchen, by. We've got our salt ration.
Wow.
Luxury such that only a king could dream of it.
They're singing a Newfoundland song.
So that's where this is from. Knew I recognized it.
Yeah, although their rendition is some arse. It's starting to hit me now.
What?
How far from home we are.
Only noticed that now, did you?
On the boat. Feel like we just gone out in a dory. But here.
We'll just cook up some fish and brews. You'll feel right at home.
No cod. It's still fish and brews. without fish?
Scruncheons and tack would be all right, I suppose.
If only we had scruncheons.
I'm not
Scruncheons?
sure you boys understand how our recipe works. I love the army. Why won't it love me back? He didn't like his supper either.
Can't say that I blame him.
Some boys are still stomach sick from the boat.
Mainlanders. Wouldn't have lasted an hour on my old boat.
What's the worst sea you've been in?
Well, one storm. The waves rocked our boat like a seesaw, tossing us all around. I even started saying a prayer, you know, just in case.
There's no atheists on a boat in a storm.
And then I saw it.
What?
The ghost ship.
You seen the ghost ship?
Yep.
With your own eyes? Not just met a fella who said he saw it.
First, I see a mast bobbing behind a wave. Then a ship appears on a crest. Its crew are rowing furiously, and I locks eyes with one of its men. I never seen a man so pale. I knew right then he was a ghost. And then he was gone. And I turns, and there he is, right behind me. And he says,
What did he say?
Boo!
You never saw the ghost ship.
"Gotcha."
Got him.
So, Fish, what'd you think of the story?
You've a gift with words, Gordo. One day you're gonna talk yourself into something you can't talk yourself out of. How about you lay off the kid for a bit, Gordo?
It's okay. I knows he loves me.
Anyways, enough tall tales. I'm starving.
Should be ready anytime soon.
Well,
Cecil, welcome as a Raptor Egg Dude. Thank you for the support. I guess I get some? I do. Oh, look at it. It's so delicious. Thank you very much, Cecil, for the 50 months as well.
yeah, this could be better.
A little more ingredients, and we'll get there.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Ten days later.
So we settled into a routine like weeks of trying to stay clean, living with rats and flies, wondering when the Turks would come. Or if we'd go to them. Or what? Well, when you got nothing to do, it's an officer's job to come up with something. And Gordo, well, he had a gift for talking himself into trouble. And us, too.
Front line,
Towards
section
the
B.
Turks, about 300 yards. Then swing right. When you've reconned up to section C, make for our lines again.
And if the Turks have snuck up closer than 300 yards, sir?
They're not experienced soldiers, Private O'Leary. They're Anatolian peasants.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. And may I say, sir, thank you for this opportunity to serve my king and country.
Don't tell me. We's all getting medals on account we digs the prettiest holes.
Lieutenant would like us to take into sights. The Turkish hills are particularly lovely at night, he says.
Wants us dead, does he?
We're to do a little reconnaissance in no man's land. Full sweep up to Section C. The regiment's being moved to the front to join a big push, and Ogden wants us to map out his section. We're also to check out an airplane that came down hard, if we comes upon it. Here, you can read a map, can't you? We can start by going along the side of that hill up north. Keep us out of sight a ways.
Okay.
What's the map say?
Turks is east.
Yeah. Explore no man's land. Down to section 2. Advanced trenches, okay. So I guess we gotta go north first. Alright, come on, boys.
Your big mouth got us this recon mission, isn't it?
Thought you'd all appreciate a chance to stretch your legs.
You could apologize.
I'm not sure Gordo knows what that word means.
I was married at that. Done all the apologizing I care to do in this century.
Lonnie, would you rather go over the top or sit in a trench worrying about it?
I suppose.
We'll keep going north.
I'm not going outside. I can't. Calm yourself. We ain't going nowhere. Not tonight, anyhow.
No, that's where we goes under the top. Do our bit for king and country. Oh, sorry, Your Majesty.
Oh no,
What's wrong?
the hanging man. That's an omen of death, ain't it?
Come on, guys, move along. We signed up for an adventure, didn't we?
I didn't. I just want to do me bit. And I will.
God save our asses. Wow. No helmets? No, that'll only slow us down. I guess.
You're making me nervous with that whistling.
Sorry. Habit.
You know, King Eddie upside down don't mean someone's gonna die.
That was King George, yes, Dundas.
Nice.
What do you have?
This is it.
Tis beautiful.
Oddly, tis.
That's our flying machine over there, isn't it?
I wouldn't say she's flying.
Can a man survive a crash like that?
Guessing you guys are heading in. You should check on him. You can grab my cutters over there. They'll get you through barbed wire if it's not too tangled.
Alright, we got wire cutters.
You can cover you till about halfway through our section. After that,
We'll send a postcard.
Let's go for the plane. Beware active sniper. Uh-oh. At nighttime, though?
Careful, we're some close to Abdul's lines. Keep your head down and move slowly, and no whistling.
I won't.
Careful.
We should be less exposed here. Them rocks make for good cover.
You couldn't pay me enough to go up in one of them things.
I could dare you, though. Aren't those hanged up all neat and tidy? Empty. I don't suppose these things fly themselves now.
So Tommy's still alive. Or was.
Fine. I hope so.
We'll keep an eye out for him.
Yeah, where's the pilot? South and then east we should go.
Careful, buddy. You don't know who's playing on that.
This trench line ours.
I'm thinking it was supposed to be.
How'd the pilot get over here if there was barbed wire up?
That looks about ready to collapse.
Sir, 'tis all destroyed here too. End of report.
I hope the Navy doesn't take it into their heads to start shelling us.
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. I stepped on something. Someone, he's a Turk.
Ah, perfect. A local. Let's ask him directions.
What's the matter, bye? You never stepped on a dead man before?
He gasped, like...
Ah, the dead ones does that. It's the gases from the putrefaction.
That's nice.
Lonnie, we don't got all night, bye. Come on.
I'm sorry. I'm not sure I can do this.
Buddy's not going to be the last dead man we're going to meet in no man's land.
Can you make it back on your own?
If we send him back, they'll shoot him.
Oh, what's that sticking out?
This?
Well, if that don't beat all, this here is surely important documents. Valuable intelligence. I recognize it.
I can't even read it.
He was probably on a recce like us. We better get back to the lieutenant. Immediately, if not sooner. Fish and I will complete the recce. You take that right back to our lines.
You sure?
It's wicked urgent, Lonnie.
I won't fail you.
That's it, boy. Now go on. And don't you spare the horses.
I'll just catch my breath a few seconds. I'll be fine, Fish. You guys go on.
Okay. Dead enemy soldier with intel. Bring that back behind our lines, okay.
How did you know that was valuable intelligence? You can't read Turkish.
Not a lick of it. But how did I know it wasn't?
Nope. Uh-oh.
Try not to wake the neighborhood, will you, bye? Take cover! You good?
I don't know. Me leg.
Come on, bye. Let's cut through here and get the hell back.
Wait. Gordo! Gordo, where are you to?
Gross. Is there a sandstorm blowing in? I think we're going in circles.
Gordo, where are you to? Gordo!
It's back to the plane. Hi.
Fish. Fish. You wish me by?
Them dead boys back there. One of them looked right at me.
Dem fellers? Is long past looking at anyone, I guarantees you.
They was too. Looking.
No, Fish. They was not. Calm down.
You know what happens when you don't bury a man the proper way.
Don't you go soft-headed on me now, bye. It's enough with Lonnie and his jack-o'-lanterns. Jumping Jesus, that was close. Run!
Oh boy. RTB.
What the hell are you happy about?
I never come that close to dying.
The next morning.
Wasn't until we got back to our lines that we realized how nervous we'd been all this time waiting in the camp for a fight. Now them tents looked mighty cozy to us.
So, how was the end of the recce? Did you ever find that Tommy pilot?
We didn't. We must have crawled off somewhere. We got shelled pretty good too. I never thought I'd be so happy to jump into a hole in the ground.
I was so worried.
Ah, you worried about us? Those whiz-bangs weren't even close.
That's not exactly what you said.
Ogden wants to see you. Guess he doesn't trust what comes out of me mouth.
Does anyone?
He's in a dugout in the support trenches. You can go down that mountain path over by the storage.
Yes, sir.
Tell him Gordo says hi.
When we was out there, you didn't really need me to bring nothing back to our lines, did you?
Are you kidding? We absolutely did. It was very important what you did.
You was looking out for me.
Ah, well, I figured we didn't all of us need to get killed. Come on, I'd better go see him.
I'll come with.
Okay. Now maybe we'll find that pilot later. We're gonna go where? Our camp is getting bigger now. Fish and Brews Fund.
Hey, Fish, look at them. Aren't they beauties?
They're the prettiest ugly sticks I ever seen. Can I try them out?
Of course. Just pick one up and enjoy.
Where's Ogden to?
He was wandering off towards the latrines last I saw. Maybe he'll be a little bit less full of it next time.
I'll come back and jam with you one day.
Nope, DMCA. UGLY. You ain't got no alibi, you ugly stick.
Fish,
How about now?
there's a letter for you to
Oh,
sign.
now there's mail. Oh, I got mail from Mary Grace.
For me. Mary Grace. Oh, this is from your sister, Lonnie.
I told her you, well, don't get much mail. She's kind like that.
Letters are nice, but I hear the fine ladies in Newfoundland raised a fund to send us cod too.
To make fish and brews. That'll taste just like home.
Letters are nice, but I hear the fine ladies in Newfoundland raised a fund to send us cod too.
To make fish and brews. That'll taste just like home.
Maybe I should read Mary Grace's letter first.
Let's see. Okay, yeah. Lonnie spares the details. Forgive her writing without warning. Okay.
I guess I should write back to Lonnie's sister. Dear Mary Grace, thank you for your letter. Now what?
Both of these I don't think would be allowed because it's. Look, don't they have OPSEC in the operational security? Can't be talking about this stuff. Well, maybe they didn't have that back then.
On our recon mission, we sent Lonnie back with critical intelligence. She'll like hearing that. We'll write again soon. Fisher Harding.
That's your letter, my guy?
Letters are nice, but I hear the fine ladies in Newfoundland raised a fund to send us cod too.
To make fish and brews. That'll taste just like home.
Okay, bye.
I don't have a lot of experience writing personal letters, Lan.
So?
I guess it was nice having someone to write to.
Dear girl, brother did mission. Bye. Is basically what he wrote.
Ugh. I hears they're good pets.
You.
Soft and friendly.
Wait, where's this guy?
This flyer from a Turkish hotel?
Didn't you hear? We've come for a seaside holiday. Nah, it's from our boys, I think. Where would you go if you could take a trip for real?
Paris. I could see all the paintings I never seen outside books.
What are you at, Fish? Back from your recce, are ya?
Afraid we won't be back for long. Got a debrief with the lieutenant. Then who knows where he'll send us to.
Feels like Ogden's trying to kill us on purpose. We're lucky none of us got shot.
Well, I suppose if you shoots them Turks back enough, they'll stop shooting you where you get shot. Worked for Claude Parsons, anyway.
Yeah.
You both met Claude, haven't you? Beer-bellied boy with the big mustache. Makes his nose look like a broom with the bristles gone bad.
No idea who you're talking about.
Yes, by Claude was some saucy. Real quiet, but saucy. Just like that big black dog he had down in Caribou. Always loved that mutt. Anyway, 2 days after we lands, Claude gets sent over the top like you do, see?
Sure.
Then Johnny Turk gets him and the boys pinned down in a shell hole even harder than stitches on him tents. But Parsons, he don't take no gunfire lying down. Nobody. Lord, lifting boys, he starts shooting back with everything he's got. Bullet after bullet, like the dirt don had a row with his mother. Now, boys, I don't even know if Parsons hit nothing, but it must have scared Johnny Turk something fierce.
Like the what had done what?
Troops moved out like they were outnumbered, and Parsons was never shot at again. So basically, boss, spray and praise me best advice the next time he gets out there. Just be sure to keep your heads low while you're doing it. Unless he plans on whistling shanties through your foreheads.
Oh, with how well I shoot, damn right I'll need to pray.
Oh, you're rusty, bat. All you need is a warm-up. O'Leary's already by the shooting range, putting a few rounds in. Make sure you tell him my advice, will you?
Will do, Cliff.
Oh, we can go to the shooting range?
Oh, that fella talked so much. He'd bore a stone to death.
If only he weren't stunned as one. We could teach him Turkish and send him Abdul's way. The war would be over in a few days.
Bellboy, have you mended my trousers yet?
Not yet, my lord. Please accept a bottle of champagne with my apologies.
All right. But bring round some caviar too. There's a good lad.
I'm so sorry, my lord. My lord has eaten the last of it. We haven't had a fresh tin since the Turks closed the Dardanelles, as my lord must have read in the papers.
Hello, boys. Got enough rum for me?
You mean this champagne? Depends, fish. Have you earned your sip?
This is a reward for the king's hardest working soldiers.
You want some? Get digging. We aim to be the finest establishment in all Gallipoli.
Ah, is that how it is?
What? Best rum in town, and then the Grand Hotel. What?
No one told me this war would be all digging holes and living in them.
You go ahead, Fish. I'll sit here and work on some sketches.
There's a goodbye. Pace yourself.
Come on,
Don't want
put
you
your
to
back
faint
into
from
it.
exhaustion.
That's more like it.
"15 minutes of shoveling. We have a meeting with our CO." What the hell even is this?
That should do it.
What's he doing?
Another private latrine or what?
So, how's about that? I mean, champagne, boys.
How's about it indeed, Harding? That all the hard work you can muster?
They don't make men like they used to.
You can't be serious. I've worked up some sweat, boys.
Have standards plummeted amongst His Majesty's ranks?
I've been digging out morning fish. My arms are after falling off.
And I've got more blisters than fleas.
All right, all right. Don't work yourselves up too much now.
You're really dedicated to this digging, are you?
It's a vicious circle. The more you shovels, the thirstier you gets.
We appreciate your commitment to the task, boys.
Can't believe you're doing their work for them.
Lift with your legs, by.
Why, here's another peep out of either of you. I'm digging a special hole just for the both of you.
Does it come with a Newfie to English dictionary? I have no idea.
He's still over there.
And... done. Now, if that's not worthy of a drink, there is no God in heaven. Now, Have you got anything for me, boys?
I don't know, Fisher. What do you think, Stanley?
Come on. I can't feel my arms.
And your hands?
Shall I count my blisters for you?
I believe the boy's earned his drink, Sebastian.
There's only so much a man can do. Drink up, Private Harding.
Wait, which one's which?
To you, boys.
To us.
To His Majesty's hardest working soldier, boys.
I did it. I got drunk. Friends.
So many boys have died here.
What do you think happens to their spirits when they die so far away?
Oh, they're back in St. John's, I guess. Watching over everyone.
How do they get home, though? So far.
They can fly, can't they?
Hey, don't make fun. I'm serious.
I wasn't making fun. I'm sure they finds their way back, somehow.
I gotta go back that other way, but I see another shovel. That's probably back where I was, maybe. Or maybe where they're doing construction. Now, where do we go now? Support lines, maybe?
I don't know what to write home. Don't want to worry me mother more than she already does.
I don't want the boys that sign on after us to complain we painted a rosy picture.
Me, I writes about the small things I enjoy. Like the card they sent us. Folks don't need to know the whole truth.
Well, that's true.
Careful here. Punch down.
Sniper. Oh,
Jesus,
shit.
Mary and Joseph!
Holy God. Oh. Got me. Damn, that's scarier than anything we saw in Subnautica. Go back and use the latrine now. Gordon's court order. Gordon's got a court order. What the hell for? Destruction of property, verbal assault, public urination, and adultery. There will be no further appeals on the pardon. I can't tell from this map where the hell I am. down this way before, I think. All the trees in Newfoundland are between 2s and 4s. Couple 2 trees? Is that what we're talking about? What the hell? Where the hell is this guy's like camp? Oh wait, you can see the road names written on the paper. Oh. So we're looking for Duckworth Street? Oh, looks like there's mortars there too. Oh, there's the shooting range next to the officer's dugout. Okay. Okay, so it should be down here to the left. Mortar should be on the left. Oh yeah, okay.
Hi, Fish. Lanny, I'm still waiting for you to draw my portrait for me mother.
I'll get to it as soon as I can. Promise. Lots of eyes wanting a souvenir for home.
What are you doing?
What are you at?
I'm flat out like a lizard drinking. I'm kidding. Just loafing around, cleaning the guns again. Might shoot a shell or two this afternoon. Then clean some more.
Say, wasn't you that shelled us when we was on recon, was it?
I'm not that bad in aim. Must have been the Turks.
That's reassuring.
You seen Ogden?
He's in the officer's dugout, probably eating caviar and truffles. I also saw Gordon headed to the shooting range, if you're looking for that one.
See you around.
Keep your head down when walking around here. Turkish sniper got one of our lads yesterday. Sad thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thanks for the warning.
Newfoundland Regiment emblem. Our battalion's homemade mascot, the Fighting Caribou. Oh, Caribou Trail makes sense. Frag out. Oh, just practicing.
Hello, bye.
Fish, kinda busy here.
I ain't talked to Ogden yet. Where's he to?
His Majesty's in the dugout, just outside of here. Good luck.
Where are you at?
This is it.
You really think we'll be shooting much after the recon yesterday?
I'm not practicing for that. I'm practicing my stance for the ladies' hurting.
I take back my earlier comment.
I'll see you later.
right, that was cool. Wait, where's the tent? Artillery sniping school. Back this way after the 45. Ah, here we are.
Harding, about time. What did you find out during the recon?
We found that plane that crashed in no man's land.
And?
The pilot. He survived the crash, we're pretty sure, but we thinks he was crawling towards the Turks.
You think? So you didn't follow his trail to see if he was still alive?
Oh, we talked about it, sir, but...
Oh, you talked about it? I'm sure that'll be a great solace to his family. What else?
It's a wreck out there, sir. Seems like the boys before us tried digging in further out, but they quit before they was finished.
Yes, that makes sense. It would have been called out for the last big push.
It's a sort of valley, sir, no man's land is. Abdul can just shoot down at us from his lines.
Yes. I see. Good. Anything else?
We found a lot of dead bodies, but from another regiment. Looks like they was gunned down while trying to cross the barbed wire. Who was they?
I don't know. A lot of outfits have been through that area. Not much left of any of them.
Shouldn't we, at least, bury him?
Oh, I'm sure if we ask the Turks nicely, we can all take the weekend off from the war and go bury them. I'm sure they'd trust us not to take advantage.
Okay.
It's horrible out there, sir. Dead bodies everywhere, theirs and ours.
This war, it's not like wars used to be. Used to be you'd charge with cold steel, but I suppose at least it's as nasty for Abdul as it is for us.
That's all.
All right, Harding. Regiment moved while you were out there. You and your friends can set up in your new dugout on the support line. Get some sleep now if you can. Dismissed.
Move to the new dugout and rest. What the hell is that? It's hard to navigate. This place is crazy. They labeled the streets, but Duckworth, southeast. Street. I think that dugout might be where we found Gordon's letter before.
Johnny Turk didn't waste any time.
Okay, so officers dugout. Then it's left and then left. Then okay, right. Okay. So it should be up here on the left? No, not here. Oh yeah, this is it. Okay.
Exposed, isn't it? Let's try to make this place comfortable, at least.
It was here. I thought it was before the periscope. Okay, we made it all nice now. St. John's, Newfoundland.
St. John's. All I ever wanted to do was get out of there. And now all I wants to do is to go back.
Do you ever think we'll get to Paris? I always wanted to see their big museum.
I'm not sure the boys on the Western Front gets into Paris all that much.
Sorry. I'm harping on it, ain't I?
Maybe we'll see France before it's all over. On the way back, maybe. I could rest a bit. That's enough for today.
You've earned it.
Making the soup again.
The good ladies of St. John's, taking pity on us poor soldiers, have shipped a regiment enough salt cod to shingle a boathouse.
Ooh. Thank you, ladies.
Now we just need the scrunchions.
Mary Grace might send us some. Sometimes the officers gives the nurses a thank you gift for taking good care of them.
Kindly accept half a pound of this bacon in fond memory of your nursing my hangnail.
I bet the boys in France are dreaming of whatever they eat in France. Snails? Frogs?
I'm never eating no snails. No frogs neither.
All I'm dreaming of is fish and brews.
We're lucky to be people of limited expectations.
I'm not limited nothing. Fish and brews is good eating.
Hey, Gordo. Ogden ever tell you who was them dead boys in No Man's Land?
10th Division, Irish lads. They got here 3 weeks ago. I guess now we knows why they wasn't home to welcome us with tea and biscuits.
Hadn't somebody ought to bury him?
When I'm dead, I'd have to give a tinker's toot what he does with the rotten meat of me.
Their families might. Their buddies might.
Yeah. An unburied soul is a soul that comes asking to be buried.
I suppose you're afraid I'll come back to haunt you.
Sure. I'm afraid you're gonna sit on my shoulder whispering, "Are you gonna finish that?"
Say, Fish, what's your fixation on them dead bodies? If it were Lonnie, I'd understand. Got some spooky stories from back home we should know about?
Actually,
No, I don't.
go on by. Tell them about the fair folk.
Rather not.
I'll tell it then.
Rather you didn't.
Pixies took Fish's family. He
That
told
was
me.
private.
It's why he's an orphan.
Well, you can't leave it off there. Pixies took your family, that's all she wrote. Good night. That ain't right.
He's 3 years old. It's October, it's cold, but there's no ice yet. Your mother, the baby, and your new father, you all sailed to a cove you never seen before. Right, Fish? His mother puts a hunk of bread in his pocket. Says not to eat it because it'll keep him safe.
Safe from the Pixies. Huh. Good to know.
Lonnie, you mind?
They went mushroom hunting, but Fish, he never seen a single mushroom. Finally, he gets so tired, his mom has him put his head down on her shoulder, right?
I puts me head down on her shoulder. Her hair smells nice. Like soap. My new dad. He makes a fire. And the sparks is flying up in the air. Just like now.
When he woke up, they was all gone. Her and her new dad and his baby half-brother. Not a trace of him. Just these little lights that glided around the air.
Fireflies.
They only look like fireflies. The nuns told him they was pixies, because of how they flew off with his family.
I'm scared and I'm bawling. I want me mother. Save me and help.
And very far away, he hears his mother pleading with the fair folk. No, no, he's still so little. Not to take him too, see?
Then the fog crawls in and turns off the lights. I want to cry so bad. But I'm scared of what's maybe in the fog. And finally, I eats that bread.
'Cause if they takes him, he's back with his mother.
Next thing I remember is the nuns has me in a chair in the fire. They's giving me tea, asking me who knit you, where you longs to. But I didn't even know me own last name, nor me mother's name, nor what was the name of the place I was from.
Wow.
Couldn't have been your new dad didn't want to raise somebody else's brat.
No, it was pixies. That's what them nuns said. But they couldn't take him on account of his mother put bread in his pocket to keep him safe.
Doesn't make a lot of sense, but the nuns told me. They told me.
Nuns would never tell a story that was a lie.
The orphanage. I would steal slivers of soap, put them under me pillow, so it would smell like her hair.
First to dead boys, now this. I think I'm starting to get you, Fish. Although, pixies doesn't make much sense.
But
I guess they makes more sense then.
Pixies, Gordo.
pixies. Yeah.
That was a sad story, Fish. Almost as sad as this food you made.
I was about to try it first. Once we beat the Turks, they'll send us to France, and you can eat snails instead.
They don't really eat snails, do they? I thought that was just an insult.
Well, that needs a bit of work. But it tastes of home.
Yeah. Finally, something civilized. Thanks for the meal, boy.
Some weeks later, oh damn.
The weather got hotter. The flies so thick you could barely open your mouth to eat. I guess it was the same for Johnny Turk. The brass made a truce so we could bury our dead. Left you wondering if that was all we'd come there to do. But all them dead lads in the no man's land between the lines, they deserved to rest.
More digging. Front line, section A.
Anything?
Might as well be trying to raid through an iceberg.
I never even seen a Turk, I don't think.
They're men. Like you or me.
Especially the dead ones.
But what if they gets mad at us and maybe shoots at us?
They're gonna be too busy burying their own corpses to take a swing at us burying our corpses. Anyway, their officers worked it all out with ours. I think.
So everything will work out just fine.
I think Ogden's coming.
We've agreed a 1-hour truce. Then there'll be a whistle. You'll all have 10 minutes to get back to cover before both sides start shooting again, so don't dawdle.
Mm-hmm. I trust you've set your pocket watch, sir.
You'll be collecting ID discs throughout the whole section. Their families will want to know. Just gather as many as you can. The important thing is to come back in one piece.
And the bodies, sir?
A second detail will bury the bodies.
Nice. We got off easy.
Grab a shovel, O'Leary. You're on burial detail with me. Get moving, Private. Let's get these poor dead lads buried.
Did I ever tell you I worked as an undertaker once? One night I'm cleaning up. And poor dead Mr. Hunt.
He's insufferable,
You
this
should have
one.
heard me screaming.
Hey, before we go, I wanted to say sorry for telling your pixie story.
Don't matter.
I made this for you.
Painted hardtack.
Hardtack?
It's almost like bread, so figured you could put it in your pocket to keep you safe from, well, whatever's out there.
That's kind of you.
The North Star on it is to make sure you don't get lost.
Thank you, Lon. You're looking out for me, too.
That's what we do. And I really am sorry about before. So, who goes first?
You wants me to go first?
It's fine,
It's all right. I'll go.
Over the top.
You don't trust Johnny Turk to abide by the truce? He wants his boys buried too.
It's just, what if some Turk didn't get the word?
Then our problems is over.
Claude Parsons.
Ah, jeez. Tough to lose a friend like that. When you've said things you can never take back.
My sister told me to never go to sleep angry. Talk it through. There was some nights we didn't get much sleep.
British identity disc.
Looks like Turks came snooping around here.
Turkish spices. Ooh. I'll spice up the cooking then later tonight.
What do you suppose it says?
Looks official. Some kind of farm.
Breakup letter. That's lovely. Irish identity disc.
Look, down there.
Oh, for heaven's sake. That wasn't very thoughtful of you, dying way down there. You stay, Slaney. Going to need someone to pull me back up.
Be careful, fish.
I'm always careful. Ah, that must be the pilot from the plane. And here I was, hoping he found our lines.
Pilot identity disc. Okay, well, looks like he died after all. And chocolate. Well, now we know what happened to him.
Oh, gee.
Picture of a newborn baby. probably a lot more up there.
There's a few more down here.
Okay, don't take too long.
That was the whistle. Gotta head back. But wait.
Ah, English. For you, English. We found these in our lines, but we never find the bodies. You wear these? Yes?
Australian identity disc.
Yes. Thank you, Captain.
These belong to Australians. Very tough. Very brave. It is good for families, to be sure.
Give Turkish document, or yes. Ooh. Let's give him the Turkish document. That'll be interesting.
I have something of yours, too.
Ah, yes. I knew him. He was very funny. Always joking.
What does it say? Sir?
This is permission to go back to his village. His sister for her wedding.
Oh.
Where you are from?
St. John's. That's in Newfoundland. Just east of Canada. That's the big country on top of the United States on a map.
Do you know why you are here?
This is where they sent me?
You come to my country from Newfoundland on top of the United States, and you don't know why.
Everyone said it was the right thing to do.
This peninsula controls the Dardanelles. Winston Churchill wants to ship packages through the Dardanelles to the Tsar of Russia. To make the world safe for democracy.
Russia?
My men die to defend their home. You are anxious to die for packages?
I, better get back.
Oh, yes. In a few minutes, we must be shooting one another again, huh? English, you are lost. Your lines are that way. I shall be shooting you in a few minutes if you do not go to your trenches.
What took you so long? You had me scared.
Sorry, I'll tell you later.
Are you ready to head back, Fish?
Yeah, all done here.
Well, we're kind of out of time. We gotta go. We did what we could.
Still no scrunchions?
Still none.
We got spices now, though.
How was it out there?
Kinda sad. All them boys came from all over the Empire to lie down in the dirt here.
I didn't like it.
I did find something over there. Spices, I think.
Ooh, what, like on a body?
Just laying near a body. His pockets were out. Smells nice.
Are we sure it's spices and not, I don't know, an herbal laxative?
How about you? What'd the lieutenant have you do this time?
Digging holes, Private Harding. Digging holes.
The cemetery's grown some.
Could have been even bigger. We was in a bit of a hurry. Left some bison to dirt.
Seeing how we're all not sleeping tonight, who'll tell us a bedtime story? I believe I get a pass after last time.
Oh, Lonnie must have lots of stories. Probably sees ghosts in every dark corner.
Well, I was nearly a ghost once.
You nearly drowned in a storm. Boo-hoo, we all did.
A ghost? What you mean?
I was 10. My best mate Freddie moved up to the next bay, and I missed him.
I've had friends go away like that. Somehow the next bay over just seems like 1,000 miles away.
So I skips off school and runs off to see him. But it's October already, and before I know it, it's getting dark. Freddie's mother says I ought to stay the night, but I'm in enough hot water as it is. So, off I sets for home. It's a warm, clear, moonlit night, and it's lovely. And then, wind shifts. The wind kicks up, cloud snuffs out the moon. It starts to snow, big fat flakes. But it's not falling, it's whipping around me like. The moon is gone, and in 15 minutes, the path's disappeared under an inch of snow.
Wow.
Every which way I look, it's nothing but snow. I've no gloves, nor boots, and nothing but a sweater. And the snow's piling up. My feet are wet, and cold, and they hurt. And I'm lost, and I'm starting to cry. I calls out for me mum and the good Lord Jesus. And I think a storm like this will go on for days, and they'll never find me until the snow melts in the spring. So I starts whistling, out of nervousness. Suddenly, I feels a snowball hit me in the neck, splat! And I hears laughter. I turns around, and there's a boy my age in a red sweater. He takes off running, and I starts chasing him. The little bastard, yelling, "Help! I'm lost! Please, please help me!" But he's gone.
Where'd it come from?
That's just it. I don't know. All I knows is, splat! He hits me with another wet snowball, and he laughs.
Nice.
I can't see him, but I can tell what direction he threw it from, so I goes that way. And then there's another snowball, and another, and I'm chasing him. I starts to see trees around me, so now I'm lost in the woods as well. And then I sees a golden light through the snow.
Jack-o'-lanterns.
It's a house. The coal stove through the windows. I goes and pounds on the door, and an old woman opens up. She pulls me in. "Oh, you must come in, poor thing. You could have died out there.
Yeah.
In nothing but a sweater." She puts me in front of the coal stove and gives me tea and blankets and sets out my clothes to dry. And I tells her all about getting lost in the snow and how this kid threw snowballs at me. And then I notice the red sweater.
The kid's red sweater.
In a sort of glass case.
It was her son who pelted you with snowballs?
Only she's looking at me all pale. She says, "That's me son's sweater. He was lost in a blizzard 30 years ago, wearing that sweater. They found him in the spring." She said he must have known I was lost, like he was. Ghosts can help you sometimes. Then she puts me to bed, in his bed, and she gave me his sweater to go home in. So he could find me if I was ever in trouble again.
Eating time. All right, how is it now? Better this time?
This was edible.
I bet the food is better in France. I bet they have chefs come out to the trenches with silver platters.
I bet even the cheap wine is decent.
Lonnie, you all right? Bye?
We're on the other side of the world. I couldn't have placed Turkey on a map 2 years ago.
Not sure the lieutenant could find Turkey on a map now.
What's eating at you, Lon?
I suppose that boy's too far away to help me now.
Gordo and me, we're with you.
Till I has to bury you too.
Oh, and the red sweater can take care of you. The ghost of fish can take care of you too. Think we won't stand up for you? I'll stand up for you. Just as you would stand up for us. You would, wouldn't you?
Yes, Fish. I would. Thank you for that.
You both want to keep your food heads down.
Oh,
Lonnie!
No, no, no!
Shit!
Gordo!
I think it came from over there.
He needs a bandage! We need to take him to
Don't
the...
take advantage. It's gonna help today, Fish.
Lon! Lon!
Whoa. That I wasn't
Where are
expecting.
you going to?
Over the top.
What? No, we gotta get Lonnie to a field hospital.
He don't need a hospital no more,
He's
Fish.
dead.
Then why?
Because maybe that sniper's not there tomorrow night.
Not where?
That hill we can see from the back lines. Little Ted, bet you they shot him from there. Turks got box seats up there, looking down into our lines.
We can't leave Lonnie just lying alone on the ground back there.
He's not going anywhere, and I'm fixing to get the son of a bitch who shot him.
Just go. Over the top and... What?
I've got a plan.
Did you bring marshmallows, I hopes?
We're off to kill a Turk sniper on Little Ted.
He killed Lonnie.
No. Lonnie. Oh, for heavens. Lonnie McGrath. Oh. Still, I don't see that... You want to give them a shot at you too? Past your desire for living?
Are you gonna help or not?
Go over the top with you. Count me out.
Fish and I might get a little closer if someone gave us some covering fire.
Well, we can throw a little lead at Little Tit. Got nothing better to do tonight, does we, boys?
Well, come on then.
Lonnie's... dead.
Yeah.
I can't. I just can't. He never hurt nobody in his life.
You just gonna stand there and do nothing.
Shouldn't you think it over?
If I thinks it over, I won't go. All right. This is where we splits up. Fish, we go around that hill and make our way up from the south. Once we're up there, we toss a grenade into their nest. You boys give us covering fire. When you're ready, you start tearing off the top of that hill.
We'll give you cover shots and waves to manage our ammunitions. They'll keep their heads down while you try to make your way up there. Come on, boys. We'll get a better angle on the hill from over there.
Be careful up there.
Yeah, let's all be careful. Come on, let's go. Careful, we're exposed here. boys have started shooting.
Gordo, wait. If I hadn't stood up like that.
This is not the time! You want to blame yourself? You do it tomorrow. If we're still alive. Right now, I need your head, boy.
Sorry. I'm ready. Let's go.
Good. Wait for the next wave of covering fire. I'll be right behind you. And careful where you walk. The sniper's right under that tree up there. Now, go!
No, down.
Take cover! Time to go fish! Now, go! Time to go fish! Damn it!
Gordo, you hurt?
I'm okay, but at this pace, we'll never reach the top. Cover me, I'll go.
No! You cover me, Gordo. I'm faster than you.
What? You sure?
Don't ask me to think it through, Gordo.
All right. Get ready.
See you now, bitch. He's down. That's for Lonnie, you bastard. Got him.
Please, please, English, please.
Get up. Hands over your head. Now walk. This way. Slowly.
You all right, bye?
You? You shot him. I was gonna...
He's the one who shot Lonnie in the head. He's why we climbed this pile of dirt.
He's gonna die no matter what.
Search your conscience.
If I let him go, he's gonna get shot. He's gonna die no matter what.
Lon.
It wasn't your fault.
We was supposed to look out for him, Gordo.
We was, yeah. We was.
Well, we got 3-1 on that one. And removed a strategic asset from enemy control. It's raining.
We should get on sorting Lonnie's things.
Don't feel like doing this just yet.
Me neither. But his family will be waiting for his belongings once they get the telegram.
You write to his sister yet?
I don't know what to say. You know Ogden has to write a letter every time one of us dies. You should write it, Gordo. You've got the gift of saying the right thing, whether you mean it or not.
That's why you're the one to write. Folks detect sarcasm in everything I write, no matter how much I mean it.
All right. We should get to it.
Oh, then we gotta write to his sister. Oh my god. His gloves.
I think Lonnie's sister knit these.
Nice gloves. Do we send it back to her then?
Yes.
Don't feel right taking them.
I wouldn't want to think of him every time I put gloves on.
Ought to be up to the one who knit them, deciding who wears them.
Drawing of Gordon.
Look at you, Gordo. All heroic like.
When did Lonnie draw that?
When he wasn't looking.
You don't suppose he liked me? After all the grief I gave him.
Look at how noble he made you out to be. Let's keep this. I doubt
He made that for us.
wants a picture of Gordon O'Leary on their mantle.
Oh, birthday card. Oh, from Mom.
Happy 18th. Happy 18th birthday.
Oh, no. Don't tell me.
Dear son. Now that at last you're old enough for the army, I forgive you for running off these 14 months ago. Sweet Jesus. I'd heard of boys lying about their age, but I never seen it in the wild like. Hell of a birthday present he got. Across the wood in a patch of Turkish dirt.
The army could have known. They could have known if they wanted to. They could have sent him home. Lonnie wasn't even supposed to be here.
He volunteered.
Plus they tell schoolboys stories of how glorious it's gonna be. I can't. I have to take a walk.
We'll send that back.
His mother will be happy to know he had the letter with him.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's it then. Better get it mailed off.
Hey, Fish! Did you hear? We're evacuating.
The Turks surrendered?
No such luck.
Did we surrender?
Nah. We're just turning tail and sneaking off.
We didn't do nothing here.
Getting out here alive is not nothing, boy. Who knows? Maybe we'll go to France. They say the girls
need to
there...
take care of something. Sorry.
Harding, did you take Private McGraw's effects to the post office?
I'm on it, sir. So many. We never thought there'd be so many. Sir. I heard we're evacuating.
The poets will sing of us, won't they? Maybe Turkish poets. to mock us.
Sir?
Sing in me, Muse. And through me, tell the story of fatheads with medals who got their men killed for glory. If you went to university, they make you an officer.
I didn't know that, sir.
I'm sorry about your friend. I should have done something.
It wasn't your fault, sir.
But it was my responsibility.
About that sniper's nest we took down.
Yes, I meant to say something about that.
See, Lonnie had just been shot.
And you and Private O'Leary decided you didn't need my permission to go off and have your own private war. I'd court-martial the both of you. But Colonel Haddo himself already congratulated me on my initiative. And I would so hate to disappoint him.
The Colonel came by?
Just don't ever do it again.
Yes, sir. No, sir. I'll return to my duties.
Okay. Oh, grenade again. More practice. Okay.
Hey, Stefan.
Hey, Fish.
You sound terrible.
Yeah, well, with the rain and the cold, they said Turkey was supposed to be sunny. I'm sorry about Lanny. I liked him.
I can't talk about that yet.
Yeah.
You seen Gordon?
A while back. Mad enough to punch a nun.
Where's he to now?
I try not to pay too much attention to Gordon O'Leary.
Take care.
You too, Fish.
Get something for that cough. Oh, that's pretty. I wonder if Lonnie made this.
Where's the post office? Up.
Heard Gordon took down that sniper. They say he was running away, squealing for his mother. Serves him right.
We got him. Don't bring Lonnie back, though.
Still, that Turk won't bother us no more. Seems Johnny Turk didn't care for our hotel. Perhaps the bellboy was surly to him. The one place in camp that I liked.
We're gonna have to go a different way. It's like collapsed or something. Oh yeah, it flooded. Oh, they moved the mail dugout now. Oh, it's moved.
I says, no point in sending a letter if the ink gets all rained on.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, Fish, I got a package for you. You need anything else?
Oh. Bacon from Mary Grace. Oh, wow.
Oh. It's from Lonnie's sister.
Oh.
And now I have to send his stuff back to her and her family.
Bad luck, what happened to him? Let me take that from you. I'll ship it first thing tomorrow.
I found this during the truce. It's a letter he wanted mailed to his family in case he died. There we are.
He's lucky you found it. Well, not lucky. Soon as the rain stops, I'll send it off.
Can I still write to someone?
Ah, sorry, lad. Nothing's going out till this rain passes. You can still write your letter, though. I'll hold on to it till then.
Thank you, Charlie.
Take care, Fisher.
Where can I write? Oh.
Dear Mary Grace. I regret to inform you. Oh, no. I don't know how to say this. Your brother, Lonnie, was killed by a sniper yesterday. I'm so sorry. It was a tragic accident. Everything happened so fast. Afterward, Gordon and I snuck over to the Turkish lines. We killed the sniper. But in the end, it don't bring Lonnie back, does it? Mornings, I wakes up, hoping it was just a bad dream. You're the one who's lost a brother, but I feel like I lost one too. Take care of yourself. With all my condolences. Fish.
Wasn't World War I the same time as the Spanish flu? Wasn't that like 1910?
Fish, what's up with Gordo?
What do you mean?
I told him we was evacuating, and he got some rotted. Started yelling.
Which way did he go?
That way.
Oh, you better get to him before he does anything stupid. Thanks, Dan. I hope he's not done something dumber than usual.
Christ on a pike, Fish, what happened to you, bud? You looks awful.
Cliff, didn't you hear what happened?
Well, whatever it was, but it can wait.
1918 was the Spanish flu?
You got a
Okay.
face on you like chewed toffee. And trust me, I knows toffee. Me ducky Ernestine back home's been mailing me some. She's Ronnie as fishing twine, that one. But she makes me toffee thick as sugar tar.
Listen, Cliff,
I'm telling you, by one bite'll set you right. You ain't never tasted nothing sweeter in all your years. Never met no sweeter soul, neither.
Cliff, please.
Ah, she's lovely grand, Ernestine is. One of those kind of people you don't realize how much you loves until they're gone for good.
Cliff, shut up! I can't handle a story right now. Okay? I need a minute.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, Fish, but I didn't mean no harm. Promise.
Hey, Peter. Have you seen Gordon?
Yep. Something's got him drove. Gut-founded fire up a scoop. You'd think he'd be happy we're getting out of here. He was heading down to the lake, I think.
What are you doing up here?
Building a tree house.
Snipers might see you there.
Better than drowning in mud. Anyway, they're probably hiding from the rain too.
Stay dry.
Ha.
God. Don't go in there.
Gordo! Gordo! Trying to get yourself thrown in the pokey. Gordo, what happened to you, bye? You're as white as a sheet.
I saw something.
What?
A ghost.
It was right here, Fish.
What are you talking about?
But it couldn't be.
There ain't nothing here, Gordo. Just mud and salt and more rain coming in.
Honey.
I knows. If he'd just lived a few more days, he'd be going home.
Ain't none of us going home. Johnny Turk, he's up there with his guns. Got our breach registered.
So, we try to pack ourselves into boats.
And he blows us to pieces.
Maybe Lonnie was lucky. He didn't have time to be scared.
Do you think he hated me? I was so hard on him.
He wouldn't have drawn your picture if he hated you.
Sometimes I says things I regrets.
Come on, bye. Let's get back up to the dugout before this lake fills up and we drowns.
Oh, the bacon. Okay, well, we're gonna have some nice food tonight.
Since when do you get packages?
It's to Lonnie. From his sister.
Oh.
This'll be that bacon he said she'd send us.
Ah.
What do we do with it now?
I suppose we give it back to his sister. You thought I was going to say something cynical about he's not going to eat it, we might as well, didn't you?
I guess I kinda did.
I missed a kid too, you know.
Come on, put the bacon in.
Lonnie.
Not
What?
Lonnie.
He's dead, isn't he?
You'd be his sister then. Mary Grace, right?
And you'd be Fish. I knew it.
I'm Gordo, Lonnie's friend.
Every girl from St. John's knows who you are, Gordon O'Leary.
When did they notify you?
They haven't. Was he very scared in the end? Was it very painful?
You never even know what would hit him.
That's his whole life. More or less.
He was telling us a story. We were eating, and then...
He never got to taste the food.
Gordo!
Some of those boys call for their mothers before they pass. So scared and in such pain. He was so brave, marching off to sign up. Funny because he was such a scaredy cat as a child.
Scaredy cat. Lonnie?
He used to crawl into me mom's bed. Or mine. When he got too big, sometimes we'd find him on the floor in the morning curled up with the dogs.
So... you got my letter then?
Letter? No.
If they didn't tell you...
And you know he got it.
He came to visit. Just before it started to rain. Wanted to tell me he was okay. And not to worry. Only I was the only one who saw him. In a tent full of nurses and patients.
That was the night.
Yes. So I knew.
You're saying his ghost came to let you know he was gone? Mm-hmm. I guess you are his sister.
I heard you're a heathen. Everybody knows folks come for a visit when it's their time to pass on. It happened to me grandmother Rose, too.
Did it now? Pray tell. Hey, fish. Don't let the supper burn up, yeah?
Right.
One year, the fog was so thick, if you held out your hand, you couldn't count your fingers. Her youngest boy, my Uncle Pat, his boat was 3 days late coming back. She wouldn't leave her window, hoping he'd walk out of the fog.
I've been out in a fog like that 4 years ago, in a stoner.
Could hear the foghorn, but no ship made an answer. Wouldn't go to sleep for 3 nights. Her daughters, my mother, finally they made her go to bed. Promised they'd wake her up when he came home. But she can't sleep. Just lies in the bed fretting. But in the middle of the night, he comes in, her son Pat, clothes and hair all wet like he's been through a storm. He tells her he knows she's been worrying, but he's home now and she can rest. It's like a light switched off. She shuts her eyes and she's out. When she wakes up, the fog is gone and the light is streaming in the windows. But there's no sign of Pet. Some bits and pieces of the boat washed up a few days later. And at the end of the week, so did Uncle Pat.
It could have been a dream. 3 nights with no sleep.
Sure, except the boat captain's wife. Her husband came to her that same night, saying he was sorry he was so late coming home, and he promised her he'd never go to sea again. Of course, he never did go to sea again. They was both buried in the churchyard.
Sometimes I feel he's close by.
I don't doubt it. If I know him, he'll be watching over you till you go home. He loved you so much. You too, O'Leary. For some reason, he loved you too. Is that the bacon I sent?
I'm sorry. We didn't know what to do with it.
He'd have wanted you to eat it. You know what? Why don't we cook it? Let's have a time. For Lonnie.
For Lon.
Yeah. Why not?
And just petting the box. Precious.
At last.
Good old fishing, Bruce.
Sort of.
Hey, we'll trade our rations
Just like
for your
poutine.
hospital food anytime.
Go on, boys. Shall we?
You know, even though I might choke on something.
It's still better than most of what we've been eating.
Definitely better with the bacon.
Say, Gordo, tell me if this is a dumb idea.
You knows you can always count on me for that.
Mary Grace seen Lonnie when he wasn't there. And out on the dry lake, you seen something you said wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't have said nothing.
You said once the Turks knows we're leaving, they'll shell the beach.
Count on it.
What if we make him see us when we ain't there? Say a couple of the boys stays back while the others gets in the boats, and they shoots off a rifle now and then, like we does every night. So it's as if we're still here.
You're not volunteering us for this staying behind, are you?
You're thinking maybe it'd be nice if none of the other boys got killed here. We promised to keep Lonnie safe, and we didn't.
Yeah.
So we're going to be a distraction? Whoa, 1 month later. Long time to keep it
Gordo
secret.
had an idea how we could rig rifles to shoot after we wasn't there no more. So
Yeah,
the Turks
the
might
rope
think
system.
we was still dug in, while we was on the beach getting into boats.
Mm-hmm.
Ogden hated it. Until we convinced him it was his idea. We was still feeling bad about how we didn't protect Lonnie. So we asked to be the last ones out. Make sure no other boys spotted in Gallipoli.
Yeah, the drip rifles. Yep, I remember hearing about this.
This is it, by break it down tomorrow, we're on a boat sailing to Cairo.
Caribou Trail. Yeah, a lot of these people are Canadians, but there's Irish and Australians and stuff.
Matter.
I hopes the Turks sees what isn't there. Which is us.
Come on, Bye. Focus. You make the rounds of the camp and the back lines. Make sure everything is ready. At sundown, go to the front line. I'll meet you there. Then, well, we don't leave until everyone's gone.
Or we don't leave at all.
You having doubts? All right. I'm off to see Ogden. Make sure he doesn't add anything too foolish to our plan.
Back to getting leather. Okay. Wait, there's 3 things circled. Help. Okay. Where are we now? All right, well, let's go down to the beach. We'll start at the mail.
After the front line leaves, it's our turn.
You think the Turks will catch on what we're doing?
How's when we find out?
They move the mail back down here.
Hey, Fish, I got the latest inventory list like you asked.
Take everything light and valuable. Leave anything that burns good.
Gotcha. Oh, and we were about to ship out the explosives, but I asked Charlie to leave some behind. We should go see him.
Okay.
Hey, Charlie. You know about the plan?
Smart move by Ogden.
He's not so bad.
We kept a box of explosives for the last shipment. Wanna help me make a big fire?
Sure. Yeah. Give me some. Any idea where to put them?
We got a bunch of leftover boxes all over. Would make a mighty big fire. We ain't gonna take it back anyway, will we?
Any idea where to put them?
We got a bunch of leftover boxes all over. Would make a mighty big fire. We ain't gonna take it back anyway, will we?
Okay, let's take care of that. We need to go to... around here. Want to break a leg.
Fish, welcome to the Grand Hotel. We're having a party.
Haven't you heard about the plan?
Ah, but the party is the plan. Make lots of noise, fool the Turks into thinking we're 100 men. And if that means having a few whiskeys in service of our country, well, we're willing to make that sacrifice.
I don't see why not.
To Acton's plan.
Wow, the hotel's finished.
Will you believe Acton came up with this plan?
Way too clever for him. Unless he read about it in one of his books.
Then we'd be hiding in a giant wooden horse, wouldn't we?
There's like an annotated thing. Where was that? Wow, lavish.
I always meant to try one of these Turkish baths.
It's a shell hole.
No, this is a purifying Turkish bath. Prevents trench foot, don't you know? Now I just need a servant to bring me heated towels and a lemonade.
All right.
We need another plank here. We want it to collapse, but not on us.
But if it's too stable, we'll have to take it apart plank by plank.
What do you think, Fish?
Can I try pulling on this plank?
No, not yet. We need it to block the Turks, not us.
Just kidding. It looks fine. Good work.
Okay, hold that while I nail this thing here.
Careful.
No idea where I am now. Can I sneak past? Okay. Let's see. Kingsbridge Road, Reserve Camp. Oh, the mail dugout moved over here now. Well, that was where it was before, but the guy, I guess, was at his tent. Okay. Oh, we need to go here. To the shooting range, I think. Kitchen.
Don't send me back.
It's as bad as here. There's no place safe anymore.
Hey, Mary. You sure you should
They
be
turned
here?
this into
Someone's got to make these boys fit to travel.
But you'll be on the first boat out, right? If the Turks don't buy our tricks, if they comes over while we're still leaving...
We'll make it. You're playing so dumb it's smart.
It was Lonnie that inspired it.
Turn this into a makeshift hospital, I guess.
Huh. Is that so? I like to think he's still here. Maybe he'll even give the Turks a good scare while we're leaving.
Lonnie was always drawing. He was an artist, not a soldier.
On that we agree. This reminds me. Need to show you something. He sent me this drawing. Just before.
Can I keep this?
Yes, but please keep it safe.
I read a birthday card Lonnie's mother sent him.
Mm-hmm.
Birthday card? Oh.
You let him lie about his age?
He'd already gone and done it. Do you suppose I should have turned him in? And broken his heart?
No. None of us knew it would be like this. None of us even knew anyone who'd been to war.
I have to tend to me wounded boys, Fish. I'll see you in Cairo. Maybe.
See you in Cairo.
How's the prep going, Fish? Got her scald or what?
Hey, Cliff. Listen, about last time.
Not to worry about. I was out of line and you was out of patience. Bygones is bygones. Besides, we got bigger fish to fry, haven't we? Soon as them Turks figures out the lines are empty, it'll get uglier than a bucket of smashed arseholes out here, by.
Okay.
All the more reason to get me going. Gallipolis best left a foul and fusty memory, I says.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. It'll make for one hell of a friggin' story, though. You know, me ducky Ernestine barely believes a word I says in me letters already. Why, she's gonna think I'm a raven sleeping once she hears how we made it out. And then there's France. France, spy. Can't imagine folks fighting wars up there.
Hey, I've got to...
Sounds too fancy a place for that to ever happen. But we'll be seeing that for ourselves. Something tells me I'll have plenty more to have a cuffer about real soon. And what's the point of living if you don't got a good story to tell by the end of it, eh, bye?
There's too much about this place I don't care to remember. But least I can do is make a proper racket on me way out.
That's the spirit hurting. Now, go on in out of it, eh, bye? And long may your big jib draw.
Listen to all of Cliff's stories from start to finish. Wow, I got an achievement for that. Listening to Cliff yap. Found some poetry. Still need to go to weapons training, but I gotta follow the wall on the right. Map is confusing. Okay, right and then stay left. Right. Wait, that's an artillery. Artillery and the training thing are next to each other. It says artillery's that way, though.
Time to evacuate, Arthur.
Just a little while longer. An hour.
We ain't got an hour.
I made a promise. We fought, you know. Just before he... I said a lot of horrible stuff.
I found his journal on him. I knows I shouldn't have, but I read it. He wrote he knows he didn't mean it. And he wanted to apologize.
He did?
He'd have wanted you to get to safety, Art.
It still feels like I'm betraying him.
I'm leaving Lonnie behind too, you know.
Right. I'll do my best for the evacuation. And figure out the rest later.
Okay, that's his artillery. Past a large open square area. This is a four-way oh, this is a crazy intersection here. So the crazy intersection is like is it up here on the left? The artillery was lower. The mortars were low. Oh, okay. This is past the fellers. Okay.
You heard about the plan?
I did. Adin told me to pack everything. But leave one loaded mortar for you.
I'll give the Turks a little something to remember me by.
Okay. I guess I'm supposed to shoot one last time? Okay. Practice one last time, I guess, on the grenades. There it is, the drip rifle.
How's them self-shooting rifles coming along? I'm impressed Gordo convinced you it'd work.
You can actually be pretty clever sometimes, this one. You see? Water drips into the can, and when the can's heavy enough, it pulls the trigger. It's tricky, though. You don't want it to fill up too fast, because the rifle only fires once. Want to help set him up?
Sure. There you go. I've got to run now.
Thank you, bye. I'll install them all on the front line. You just trigger them when it's your turn to get away. The drip mechanism is slow, so you'll have plenty of time to get away before the rifles start firing.
Oh. Well, that's checkmarked, but the post office is not. But why? We'll plant these somewhere in camp that'll give Abdul a good fireworks show. Oh, I know where. Salt Lake. All the munitions.
Perfect. This will make a nice bit of noise.
Okay, now we can go to the front line. But that's south again, right? Okay, so south and then to the right. So that's the... Oh, actually, it was just to the right. It was just next to the Salt Lake stockpile. Okay. Sir? Wait, okay, gentlemen, okay. Well, it's like the sea truck all over again. Adventure was the primary recruiting tool for these boys. Yeah, now it's like money and support with your life, education and health.
I got blisters on me fingers.
I got blisters on me blisters. Hey, Fish, could use some help here.
Hard at work, I see.
We've been digging. Oh, Lord, we've been digging.
Looks like you've been smoking.
We've been up all night. The smokes are the only thing keeping us up.
Don't smoke too long. We're gonna need that trench.
We could use another pair of hands, if you're not too busy, Fish.
Don't you know that Fish has very delicate hands? You can't ask that of him.
Wow. We just need to go west.
We'll all be in trouble if this escape route isn't ready come morning.
These two, I've never seen them do a damn thing in this whole game. Sitting, drinking, talking.
He's really going at it, isn't he?
Inspiring.
Bums, you two, bums. Detective game? Not quite, but there's a lot of lore and like letters and stuff like that. I haven't really been reading them. But there seems to be a lot of collectibles in this game for you to find and read and tell you a little bit about the war in this campaign.
Give me that trouble.
Finished your smoke, have you?
You think this evacuation will work, right? That we won't eat it on the beach.
Maybe. If we get this trench dug by morning.
Count on us, then. Stanley, go on by. Let's get back to it.
A few shifts of trench digging later. Yeah.
We're making good progress, boys.
I'll leave you to it. I've got to meet Gordo on the front lines.
We'll get it done. Get us home, would you please? Or just back to Cairo. That'd be fine, too.
I'll see you in Cairo. Oh, that's enough for tonight. I better finish up and move to the front line.
It was all for nothing then? The whole campaign?
We can't know that. Maybe you did some good somewhere else.
Right. Live to fight another day, I guess.
Are we going straight out into the lake? No.
This is it. No turning back now.
Okay, let's do it. So there's all like the artifacts we found so far. There's probably way more. There's a Mills bomb. All the different dog tags for like Australia, Newfoundland, British identity, St. John's, hardtack eaten by a rat, wire cutters, Trelawney and Mary Grace. What the hell?
All right, bye. Time to move. I got it all worked out with Ogden. You ready?
Ready.
I bet they didn't think he had it in him.
You know, when someone does what you want, maybe you don't think less of them for doing it.
Probably the last time we ever see this rock.
I've got to say, you're impressive when you use your brain. No wonder Lonnie looked up to you.
Well, don't spread it around too much. I worked hard on my legend.
So quiet.
Till Johnny Turk realizes we're the last buys in the trenches.
I hope they buys what we're selling.
The Turks is probably just as sick of going over the top as we are.
It'll be like Christmas morning for them when they realize we've gone. Or whatever it is they got instead of Christmas.
Christmas morning. Ugh. I near forgot what
Cinco
that's
de Mayo.
Is that our signal?
That's us.
Finally. Let's send the boys to the boats, set up these rifles, and get out of here while we're still walking.
Click or tap join to become a member today! Exclamation point gift. Also, don't forget to drop off your Twitch Prime sub so Jeff Bezos doesn't keep your money he doesn't need anymore. He'll just use it for Chrome Dome wax. Turn on notification bell and leave a comment after the stream. Love you. Bye. Kiss. Okay. Message sent. Right.
You gonna be okay?
I'm fine. It's getting too empty around here. I don't like it.
You don't see all the ghosts?
Ha ha. Really outdone themselves. Remember, we make them take the whole armies here. Do whatever you need. Rig the guns, set up the dummies. Talk to yourself if you have to.
Right.
We don't leave till all the boys are out. You handle this section. I'll run to the next.
Look at you. All lieutenant-like.
Well, somebody's got to take care of you kids.
James?
I think they're still buying it.
Any Turks?
Oh, thank the Lord Jesus. I'm relieved then, I hope.
That's right. See you down at the shore.
This is a brilliant idea you had. The lieutenant's very proud of thinking up all by himself.
Ah, well. He's wanting another brass bar for his uniform. Closing time, bye.
We was just about to give the Turks a farewell concert. I guess you're gonna give them the encore for us.
Me and Gordo. We're the last out.
Want to make sure I didn't miss nothing. Okay.
I got this.
You take care now, and make sure them Turks think you're 100 of yourselves. Good luck!
You can get out of here.
Good luck. We're done here. Come on, let's move to the next line.
Gordo's got that way covered already.
Here's where we split up. You check the rifles that way, I'll clear the way ahead. And make some noise.
Meet you on the beach after.
Keep your head screwed on tight till then.
Almost out of here.
And make some noise.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Are we ready to go?
Go.
Fish. How about them rifles?
Great work, Herbert. Next war, let's have the guns shoot each other. We stay home.
Agreed.
The mortar is all ready for you.
Get out of here. That should do it. I really must be going now.
Crazy. Toffee apple bomb. And fire off more Pog. I think I got everything.
Sailing the wine-dark sea to Byzantium, boys. The poets will sing of us. You're not got us into this mess because of all them glorious stories you read in school.
He's trying to pretend to be multiple people.
I would demote you for this impertinence. Were you not already demoted as low as you could be? By that builds the boat, I's the by that sails her, I's the by that catches the fish and brings them home to Liza.
Hello?
Lonnie? Is that you, Lonnie?
What is going on? How?
Yeah, what the hell's going on? Freaking out, man.
I'm sorry.
Oh, this has made an interesting turn. Is that kid cool? Oh, this is gonna get horrific now.
I'm sorry. Where are you taking me?
No.
Why are you tormenting me? God! I didn't mean to!
Starting to get freaky. What's up, Skill Hots? Where are we going? This way?
What do you want?
Mega guilt about Lonnie. Mary Grace, is that you?
I'm sorry. I know it's all my fault. It's all I think about. Huh? We're going to the beach? Holy crap, we made it to the beach.
You was leading me home, weren't you? You was looking out for me. Like you always did.
So we're the last of us.
Last steamer to Cairo. All aboard?
Adieu, bye. We left part of our hearts on that rock. I knows I did. But we're from a land of heartbreak, eh, boys? Not every rickety boat makes it back to harbor. The British Army got away from Gallipoli without losing a single man. We often wondered what it was for, that we come from a barren rock to another barren rock. I guess it was that. We didn't win ourselves a victory, but we helped save our fellow soldiers. That was worth the trip. I hope what we do here, in France, is worth it too. But I thinks about the boys we did leave buried at Gallipoli, with no one to put flowers on their graves. Maybe their ghosts keep each other company. Maybe they plays ugly sticks in the dead of night to startle Johnny Turk. I hope so, boys. I hope so.
So like now it's 1916. He's in the French trenches. Months after the escape from Gallipoli, the Newfoundland Regiment suffered massive casualties while launching an offensive at Beaumont-Hamel, France during the Battle of the Somme. Come morning, 90% of the men were either reported wounded or dead. This would be the first of many disastrous campaigns for the regiment in the years to come. Despite mounting tragedies, more and more young volunteers opted to embark towards Europe to reinforce a battered regiment. By the end of the war, the now Royal Newfoundland Regiment had helped defend and liberate 4 cities and villages across Europe at the cost of more than 1,280 dead and 2,080 wounded. Commemorative Caribou stat... Oh. No, don't cut it off. I was reading. In the end, humanity learned, and war never plagued Europe again. The end. We know that's not true. This game was made possible by the financial support of the Canada Media Fund, a Canadian game there, bud. %90 losses. Jeez. That ending was interesting, man. What would have made that a little more touching and emotional would have been to like see the trenches of or the French trenches beforehand, which we kind of did, but I mean like more than just like zooming in on the floor. And then maybe in the end, our character, I don't know, rushes to the German lines and then like, you know, fades to black or something like that, like fate unknown. I guess our character's fate is still unknown now. 90% chance to die ain't good odds, but it's not, you know, 100%. Terry Ryan, who did Cliff, they just had that guy ramble on forever. That was awesome. Oh, maybe there'll be a cutscene towards the end here. There could be. Very good game, yeah. Well, I'll tell you about the drip rifles, which I had heard of before. Like, I remember there was like a rope tied from the top. Oh, Ubisoft Montreal helped out with the motion capture. Good. %90, yeah. I mean, this was just part one as to what was about to happen later in Europe at the Second World War. Ubisoft still around? Well, yeah, they're making the remake for Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I hope that does well. That looks like they put a lot of focus on that. I hope that does very well. And Ubisoft got back to me too, by the way, about my Anno account. Like, I don't know, almost 2-3 weeks later, they said they fixed it. But I was having trouble with Anno where I had like the gold edition, and I was supposed to be able to play the DLC for the volcano thing. I forgot what the name of it was called already, but I really wanted to play a lot more Anno, but we showcased that 9-hour live stream that they did for like 30 plus years of Anno, and it was very cool. I was really happy that we covered and watched it, and then they announced the new DLC, and then I couldn't play it. They said we could play it that day, but I couldn't play it. I contacted Ubisoft later, like right before it came out, and I was like, yeah, I can't get into this. And they're like, oh, we'll get right on that. Like 3 weeks later, they fixed it. It's like, what? Come on, man! I wanted to showcase. I wanted to play more Anno. I really like the cities that I built. But they pulled a Rockstar on me, where it's like, oh, how would that benefit us? It's like, I want to play your game and show people your game. Maybe you'll make a sale on it. Nah, we don't want to run a company here. We want to bleed money. God forbid anybody plays our games. We'd hate for that to happen. I guess that was it. All right, guys. Well, that's going to be all for me tonight for the Caribou Trail. I certainly love playing, kind of indie games and like games that try to tell a story on a budget. And this was certainly that type of a game. But there was certainly a lot of cool stuff to do in this one. And my God, I did not expect Lonnie to die like that just randomly at that point. I wasn't even thinking about it being a thing. Newfoundland wasn't a part of Canada until 1949. Yeah, right. There was something about a railroad and stuff like that. I can't remember everything, but yes. Yeah, it was Dominion of the British Empire. They joined. I mean, they had a choice to what? Be their own nation, stay with Britain, or join Canada. So, yeah, interesting history, Canada. And all the colonies. All right. Anyway, that's going to be all for tonight, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow morning with something. I think we're going to take a little break from Subnautica now because we kind of reached the end of that. And I'll have a video out tomorrow on my final last thoughts on the beta, but also an extended base tour because I can't believe how much our base has grown. Like in the time that we've been building, at the end it's like 200% better. So it's worth covering Subnautica again. But we'll have some more cool streams starting tomorrow again on the channel. And we got a big week, too, coming up next week of a bunch of new releases, including the Lego Batman video game, I think on Thursday or Friday. Maybe we'll play some more Forza and other stuff like that. But I'm getting ready for a big secret project that's going to take me to many places in Europe. Italy, Portugal, Sweden. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, I'll be back tomorrow morning. Y'all take care. Have a good night. And thank you for watching, everybody. See you soon.